We're getting in news of protests in Germany. Now, this is by overseas Balochis who have come together to stage protests against Pakistan's atrocities in Balochistan. Baloch activists are seen in these images waving Indian flags to welcome the statement by Prime Minister Modi on Pak atrocities in Balochistan. Balochis coming together to say enough is enough worldwide. That fire is spreading. The protests against Pakistan only growing at this point. Let's go across to our executive editor Gaurav Sawant joining us over the phone lines. Gaurav, these are becoming very familiar images, isn't it?
Absolutely. As you pointed out, this is a fire that's not going down anytime soon because it's not, the Baloch people across the world are raising their voice. They are saying they've been protesting since 1947. The world was virtually ignoring their cries for freedom. But after Prime Minister Narendra Modi raised his voice from the ramparts of the Red Fort, they've got a new lease of life. And now, whether it's in New York, in Germany, in England, in France, several parts of the world, the Baloch people are now raising their voice for independence once again. And yesterday was the 10th anniversary of Akbar in 2006. He was killed by General Musharraf forces. And
okay. All right.
Musharraf in Pakistan. It's the people of Balochistan who are now raising their voice.
Absolutely. Gaurav, request you to stay on with us. We're cutting across to some live reactions.
Their voices for Balochistan and for Baloch people.
All right, protesters speaking out there. Gaurav, clearly, of course, these Baloch activists have now got a very strong voice soon after the Prime Minister spoke out on the atrocities in Balochistan.
The Prime Minister raised his voice and the Baloch people have thanked him. Across the world now, Baloch activists are raising their voice for independence, and there is thought in the government whether government of India should raise this on the floor of the United Nations. It remains to be seen whether Sushma Swaraj, External Affairs Minister, when she travels for the United Nations Assembly member, whether she will be raising this issue or the issue of Pakistan Army's atrocities in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, Gilgit and Balochistan, along with Balochistan. So there are several aspects to fault lines within Pakistan that India may raise, especially when it comes to human rights violations by the Pakistan Army and the Pakistan government, Akshita.
And pressure's piling, isn't it, Gaurav, on Pakistan? We're not just talking about this being really between India and Pakistan. It's becoming global now because we're seeing such protests breaking out now in Germany.
Spot on there, Akshita. The Baloch people have been raising their voice for independence from Pakistan. For the benefit of our viewers, since 1947, they were free people. It's only in 1948 that the Pakistan Army forcefully occupied Balochistan, and ever since there's been a freedom struggle that's been underway. And,
absolutely. Gaurav, I request you to stay on with us. Also joining us on the phone lines now is Mr. Sher Ahmed Mufti, a Baloch leader, Baloch activist. Mr. Mufti, finally it looks like Baloch activists around the world are coming together now to protest against the atrocities by Pakistan in Balochistan. Do you think that this is simply because of what Prime Minister Modi said, that this has left several Baloch activists feeling that there is hope now?
जी बिल्कुल, आप देखें यहाँ जो पाकिस्तान 11 अगस्त के बाद जो वहाँ ऑपरेशन शुरू किया जाए रिसेंटली, फिर उसके बाद मोदी साहब की स्टेटमेंट के बाद वो अभी तक कैरी ऑन किए हुए हैं। खासकर अभी भी डेरा बुक्की में वहाँ एक बहुत बड़ा ऑपरेशन जारी है। वहाँ 11 अगस्त से लेकर आज तक तकरीबन 200 के करीब लोगों को अगवा किया गया और तकरीबन 50-60 के करीब कैजुअलिटी हैं। वहाँ औरतें, बूढ़े, मर्द ये सब शामिल हैं। वहाँ अभी तक भी जेट केयरों से, हेलीकॉप्टर से शेलिंग की जा रही है। तो इस बाबत से जर्मनी में जो प्रोटेस्ट हो रहा है, तो मोदी साहब के स्टेटमेंट को लेके उसकी यकजहती के लिए एक वहाँ जो ऑपरेशन जारी है उसको हाईलाइट करने के लिए वहाँ एक प्रोटेस्ट जारी है जर्मनी में। तो उसका मकसद ही यही है ताकि वहाँ पाकिस्तान जो जेनोसाइड कर रहा है उसको हाईलाइट करें, इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी को इसकी जुल्म व बर्बरी से आगाह करें और अपनी कब्जा को ये बलूचिस्तान की आज़ादी के लिए वहाँ एक प्रोटेस्ट किया गया। अब वहाँ की गलियों में एक रैली निकाला गया इसी बाबत।
जी मुफ्ती साहब, क्या आपको लगता है आज जब जो प्रोटेस्ट हम देख रहे हैं ये सिर्फ पाकिस्तान या बलूचिस्तान में नहीं है, पूरे वर्ल्ड वाइड स्प्रेड हो गया है, जैसे हम जर्मनी में अभी देख रहे हैं। क्या आपको लगता है कि ये तो पूरा ग्लोबल प्लेटफॉर्म में अभी जा रहा है और पूरा वर्ल्ड अभी देखेगा कि कैसे एट्रोसिटीज बलूचिस्तान में हो रहा है?
जी बिल्कुल, जो जुल्म और ज्यादतियाँ वहाँ जो नस्लकुशी जो बलूचिस्तान में हो रही है, वो अब पूरे इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी में इसी के बारे में आगाही जा रही है। अब यहाँ सिर्फ जर्मनी में नहीं, स्विट्जरलैंड में, वहाँ नॉर्वे, साउथ कोरिया, यूके, फिर वहाँ पे आप आए स्वीडन में, यहाँ पूरे यूरोप में इसको हाईलाइट किया जा रहा है। प्रोटेस्ट और रैलियाँ निकाली जा रही हैं जहाँ जो जुल्म जारी है, नस्लकुशी हो रही है, उसके बारे में, खासकर मोदी साहब के स्टेटमेंट के बारे में पूरे इंटरनेशनल ग्लोबल में उसको हाईलाइट किया जा रहा है।
Mr. Bukti, thank you so much for speaking to India today. So we're seeing protests now breaking out in Germany as well. Baloch activists are saying enough is enough. They're hitting the streets. They're ensuring their voice is heard now against Pakistan and the atrocities that has been leveled on the people of Balochistan for years now.